Welcome to Channel AMAC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested in migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side, so as well all the updates and news, you'll be the first one getting all the insight. Alright, very important news this morning as we march on to the first week of December. As expected, the announcement of the skills in demand visa, despite there has been a bill, that means a legislation law required to be passed by the parliament and both houses in Canberra. However, there's a news of the new so-called the core skill occupation list, which is gonna be replacing all the general skill migrations occupation list, especially on the employment sponsored work visa. Now, we don't know if this core skill occupation list, they're called CSO, will actually be used for the general skill migration for the point test system. However, let's have a look and jump into see this actual news, and also we'll see the list of the 400 plus occupation for you. All right. So the news, as you see, it came out this morning on the 3rd of December. So new core skill occupation list is to target the skill Australian needs. Let's have a little read about what they wanted to say. On the 3rd of December 2024, the Australian government announced the release of the core skill occupation list. Obviously, there's a link there. I already clicked it. I'll take you to see the actual list of all these new occupations. Now, the new CSOL, so CSO, okay, fulfills the government commitment to replace complex, out of date, well, anyway, yeah, it is. In respect to the occupation list of the temporary skill visa program, the CSO is a single consolidated list informed by labor market analysis and stakeholder consultation by the Job and Skill Australia. Finally, they are basically giving up the crown to the JSA, which I believe this authority, it's redundant to the Australian Bureau of Statistics. However, anyhow, that provides access of temporary skill migration for 456 occupations, and we'll see which one's out there and who is the biggest loser. I think the restaurant manager is not in there. The CSO will apply for the core skill stream for the new skills and demand visa. That will be the generic skill occupation that's within the skills and demand visa, so not the specialist one. That's the middle one, which will also replace the temporary skill shortage subclass 482 on, here's the date, the 7th of December 2024. So the 7th, that will be on Saturday. I don't know why they start a new visa on Saturday. Anyhow, the CSO will also apply to the direct entry stream for the permanent employment nomination scheme subclass 186. So there's no information in regards to the regional. They used to be a regional occupation list. So would the CSO apply for the regional? Don't know. So we'll really need to see on the Saturday. So ensure that you subscribe to the channel. We get you all the most updated stuff. More detail will be on other reform taking place on the 7th of December, including skills and demand visa and the national innovation visa will be announced shortly. Whoa, here we go. Okay, now the occupation list. Let's have a look. So you can see the clear here: chief executive, CEO, corporate general manager, agricultural farmer. I'm not gonna read them out, every one of them, because there's going to be 456 out of them. So you may want to have a scheme and look through sales and marketing manager, advertising manager, human resource manager, policy planning. This is all the managerial role: nurse clinical director, school principal, primary health organization manager, faculty head. And then we move into the ICT managers, admins, environmental manager, QA manager, hotel and motel manager. That's in there. Accommodation hospitality manager. I'm not too sure if they can use hospitality manager. I think that's more towards fine dining, but there's a differences between the cafe, restaurant manager, and the hospitality manager. So really need to go in there, because hospitality actually covers a lot more. Retail manager, travel agency manager, fleet manager. So there's no cafe and restaurant manager. There's hospitality retail service manager, and that's just covering. I think that will cover for more towards tourism type of industry. There, music director, program director, stage manager, technical director, video producer, technical writer, television journalist, and we still got an accountant there. We still got management accountant. We still got accountant, taxation accountant. So that's external, internal auditor are all still in there. Human resource, actuary, mathematicians, land economist, statistician, valuer, patent examiner, ICT account, manager, PR, professional, public relation, airplane pilot. Not too sure how many pilots out there. And then we move on into the engineer, architect, landscape, architects, illustrator, jewelry designer, mechanical engineer. Most of the engineers are all in there. Structural, transport, electrical, electronics, industrial, mechanical. All the engineers in there. Petroleum, aeronautical, architectural, and the naval architect is all in there. Agricultural consultants, wine maker, food technologists, chemists, geologists, biochemists, botanists, life scientists. So most of them are all in there. I think the one that's been missing out is really the biggest loser will be the cafe and restaurant manager there, university lecturer, dietitians, sonographers. So this is all the medical health related dentists, and then we go on to cardiologists, oncologists, psychiatrists, and all the doctors and medical people, nurses all in there, ICT, most of them all in there. There's a new one with the cyber government risk compliance specialist out. That's a new thing out there. Anyway, that's all the ICT people. So ICT actually covers a lot. The barrister, solicitor, drug and alcohol counselor. Never seen any of these kind of people. Anyway, it's in there. And then primary product assurance inspection officer, building associate, building inspector, construction estimator, civil engineer, draftsperson, technicians. And then we go on into the tradespeople, welder, fitter, locksmith, toolmaker, panel beater, bricklayer, carpenter. And then we'll see roof tiler, drainer, baker, pastry cook, chef, and cooks all in there. So the only missing one is the restaurant and cafe restaurant manager, nursery person. We even got hairdressers in there. Okay, cabinet makers, shipwrights. So most of the stuff is not changed. But and beauty therapist is only a hotel service manager, childcare worker. So that's very interesting. Childcare worker. I think that tells me that this CISO actually covers the regional occupation as well, because usually you don't see childcare worker in the medium long term. Also, you don't see tour guide in the medium long term. So I believe this will actually cover the regional occupation as well. Office managers there, and that is it. I don't know why they left the very last page blank. They should have done it with this one as a last page. Anyhow, this is a very quick update for the upcoming CISO, which will actually they already announced that the skills and demand visa will be out on the 7th, and that's Saturday, 7th of December, and that will replace the current 482 visa. Anyway, should you have more question query, more than welcome to leave comment right down below. Let's see you next video. Goodbye.